Hey guys, how's it going? Bet on Silver here. Hope everyone is doing fantastic. When I first started collecting silver back in 2019 of February, I didn't know how it would lead me to where I'm at today as far as the amount of silver I have and the new, hobby of pouring silver. That's one of the things that's really cool about this whole journey with the Instagram community that I get to learn in real time, right? And I do that by watching other people and getting inspired. Like, if it wasn't for Tommy at Stacking New York City, I probably wouldn't have kept on going with the buying, selling, collecting silver. He's an inspiration. He's an opinion leader in the community. General lawman, opinion leader in the community. Mooney Tucker, same. So there's a lot of people that, I watch. I might not always like their stuff or like their posts, but, I'm watching. And so it's a lot of people that have collectively kind of guided me through this collecting and pouring, adventure, right? So one of the people is Polar Bear Pours, Shane at Polar Bear Pours, and the way he inspired me is his stamps and his pours. They make a statement, right? They communicate a message, and it doesn't matter what the message is. It's just the fact that he's doing it. It's the fact that he's stating something or bringing awareness to something, or it's just a cool stamp, right? But there's everything is by design. There's not, if you look at his stamps, there's not just, if there's something there, there's a reason why it's there on the stamp, right? So I like that. That inspired me, and that's when I started, thinking about my pours. And I love doing the pour lines and the ripples and stuff like that, but I wanted to go a little bit more deeper in meaning. And so I had an idea for a stamp for a while, and right now with at the state of our economy because of the pandemic, right now was the best time to support small business, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's local, stuff like that. Support our poor artist. Definitely support our poor artist. I can tell you firsthand that this hobby, because it's still a hobby for me, is not cheap. It's not crazy expensive, but it's not cheap. So I know that other poor artists out there, I know the expense that goes into just, one piece, right? So, let's support them and buy their stuff. And, as far as me, when you guys buy my stuff, it doesn't, I don't go eat a steak dinner with the profit, if there is one. I just put it right back into buying silver and make new pours, right? I think that's a lot of what the people do on here. I know there are some legit businesses that pour, and Shane's one of them, right? So yeah, so there's a lot of people on there. So here's a short video of my new stamp, and I want you to check it out and hope you like it. Alright guys, how's everyone doing? Got a new stamp in. Right there. So this is going to be the victim. This is going to be the melt right there. This is going to be the mold. And this is going to be the first stamp. First use. For this new stamp I got. So let's get started. So first, with a pair of bolt cutters, for lack of better tools, I'm going to go ahead and cut this silver round That way, it's kind of just it's evenly in the crucible, rather than it's going to take up the crucible and silver's going to get stuck on the sides when I melt, and then I'll lose weight. So I like to cut it up, or I can make it into shot as well, but lately I've just been cutting it up. Then I get my vice grips, channel locks that I'm going to use later, and I'll go ahead and bend it. So I always end up losing some on the melt, thus all the 30 ounces. So this one I want to make sure I get to, not the 30 ounces, the 30 grams. So I always lose some on the melt, and I end up with 30 grams instead of 1 ounce, 1 troy ounce. So going to weigh it, 31.15, but just to be sure, I got some little pieces lying around. I'll go ahead and put some extra to make sure I get that 1 ounce. There's 31 grams, 0.77. And if I trade it, be 1.21. Let's see how much I lose. So I heated up the graphite mold a little bit. Set up. All right, so that's a new stamp, Support the Pour, P-O-U-R, right? Here is stamp number 1. It's actually prototype number 1. It's going to be in my my Series 3 release this week. This one is not for sale. I don't know if you can get a good picture of it or view of it. I have 2 more in the series though this week that are going to sell. 2 more prototypes. Here's another one. I don't think I'm doing this justice, but we'll see. And then here's number 1 of the Series 3 that's going to be out this week. This is my first sandcast. And it has the Bet on Silver stamp. And As you can see, it's a Monopoly dice for the series that's coming out. And I got some Monopoly tokens coming out that I cast. So that's going to be Series 3. Here's a new sticker for Series 3. And yeah, there you have it. I'm going to be getting these Support the Poor out. There'll be two. They're most likely going to be a live auction. So is the first dice, the first one of series of the Bet on Silver Series 3. And the rest will be up for sale. And then from there, we'll see if I'm going to pour more of the stamped ones with the Support the Poor. All right, so that's it. I'm really liking this series. This is probably the favorite one of them all. And to be honest, the reason why I've taken so long, like this was supposed to be out this weekend, is because I ran out of COAs. Yeah, I don't have any COAs, so I can't ship, so I can't sell. I don't want to be, kind of half-assing it. So, yeah, that's the whole reason why the wait is. So, anyway, either way, would love to hear your thoughts on the new stamp. Let me know how you like it, and in a day or two, I will be doing a live auction for two prototypes for my first ever Sandcast. And then BOS Series 3 will be on sale too on IG. So, hope everyone has a great week. Talk to you later. Remember, Instagram, keep it classy, and support the poor.